All right, let's do this. Now, my last video on this i7 2600S in this Vostro 260, I installed that in there. This time I'm going to install an i7 2600. It's 3.4 gigahertz, whereas the other one was 2.8 gigahertz. So that's what we're doing here in this video. The other one was 65 watts. This one's 95 watts. So it's going to be a little faster. It's going to use a little more juice, but I wanted to switch it up. Try this processor in here. It's a 15% better increase over the 2600S. You know, as far as performance goes. And as you can see, I upgraded the power supply. That one's a 450 watt. And I put 16 gig of memory in this computer. Now, Dell says it'll only take 8, but I put 16 in. So it's quite an increase in RAM for this computer. And again, this has got the H61 chipset, so, you know, you can do a lot with that chipset. So here we are. We're going to switch it out. You've seen it before. I've done it twice in 2 other videos. We're going to switch it out again. Now, you know, this runs a lot better with this 2600. It's quite snappy. But I just wanted to try it and see if it'll work. And it does. And you know, the extra memory is a nice thing too. So we'll put a little Arctic Silver on here. A little pea size. Well, again, somebody asked me where I get these processors. You can get them on eBay. You can get them from Newegg sometimes. Sometimes you can get them from Amazon. So you can buy these processors still. Just switch it out. Switch the cooler. Really not a big deal to upgrade these Vostro 260s. Again, this chipset, you can do a lot if it's got this chipset in it. They call it an H61 Express chipset. Now, the other processor worked good. I just wanted to try it and see if it would take this 2600. I did put a new cooler on it. install it, put your cooler on, plug it back in. Again, pretty simple upgrade. I pulled a stick of RAM out here, tried to show you, but the camera wouldn't focus in on it. But again, it's 2/8. There's an 8 apiece, makes it 16. That was another sweet upgrade. You can make this computer. I mean, I imagine if you're a gamer, you could game with it. I'm not a gamer, so. Here we go. Shows up. Processor. Core i7 2600 CPU. 3.40 gigahertz. Installed memory 16 gig. There's some temperatures on it. Idle speed's about, look at that, one core is 45. That's at idle. Actually, I think this processor runs a little cooler than the 2600S, which is the one I pulled out to put this one in. So we'll, in the background here, I'll render a movie real quick, a piece of a movie. We'll see how hot it gets. It'll warm up a little bit. Highest I've had it to is 72, and that was making this video. And it didn't stay there, They're really rendering a video, it hovers around 68. See, it's climbing now. But again, I like this processor a little better than the 2600S. This 2600, just a little snappier. It seems to me a little better. Like I said, a 15% increase in performance, which is not much, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're at 64. Anyway, that's it. Swapping out a different processor in here. Now she's cooling down. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video.